students, welcome to Vidya Myriad. This video is made for class 6 on chapter number 11 Algebra, and today we are going to begin with exercise 11.4 from Ncert. Let's begin with question number 1. Answer the following. A part. Sarita's age is given in Y years. So wherever Sarita is there, we are going to take her as Y years. Part number 1. What will be her age 5 years from now? That means Sarita is at present Y years old. So after 5 years, what will be her age? Y plus 5 years. What was her age 3 years back? Now before 3 years, what will be her age? That what we are going to do, we will subtract 3. Y minus 3 years will be her age 3 years back. Sarita's grandfather is 6 times her age. Now Sarita is at present Y years. So her grandfather will be 6 times. 6 multiplied by Y, that is 6Y years. Grandmother is 2 years younger than grandfather. That means what was the age of grandfather? 6Y. So grandmother, we need to subtract 2 from it. So 6Y minus 2 will be the age of grandmother. Sarita's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Sarita's age. Now Sarita's age is Y years. 3 times Sarita's age means 3Y, and in 3Y we need to add 5 more. So plus 5. So Sarita's father's age is 3Y plus 5. The length of a rectangular hall is 4 meters less than 3 times the breadth of the hall. What is the length if the breadth is B meters? So we know the breadth of the hall is B. So what is the length? How are we going to describe length? They are telling 4 meter less than 3 times the breadth. So what is breadth? B. 3 times the breadth means 3B. Now 3B is our situation and we have to subtract 4 from it. So 3B minus 4 will be the length of the rectangular hall. A rectangular box has height h centimeters. Its length is 5 times the height and the breadth is 10 centimeters less than the length. Express the length and the breadth of the box in terms of the height. Now height of a rectangular box is h. We know that. Length they are talking about, length is 5 times the height. So height is h. 5 times height means 5 multiplied by h, that is 5h. Breadth is 10 centimeters less than the length. Now length we know 5h. We need to subtract 10 from it to find out the breadth. So 5h minus 10 will be the breadth. Meena, Beena and Leena, they are climbing the steps to the hilltop. Meena is at step S, Beena is 8 steps ahead and Leena 7 steps behind. So when we are saying 8 steps ahead, so Beena is what? S plus 8. Leena is 7 steps behind, so S minus 7. This is the case of Meena, Beena and Leena. What are Beena and Meena's? We have told the total number of steps to the hill is 10 less than 4 times what Meena has reached. So where is Meena? Meena we are denoting it by S. 4 times Meena means 4S, and they are saying the total number of steps are 10 less than. So we are going to subtract 10 from 4 times Meena's. So 4S minus 10 will be the total number of steps. A bus travels at V km/h. It is going from Daspur to Bijpur. After the bus has travelled 5 hours, Bijpur is still 20 km away. What is the distance from Daspur to Bijpur? Express the units in V. Now for finding out this distance, we know distance formula is time into speed. Now time given to us is 5 hours. Speed given to us is V kilometers per hour. So what is distance traveled? Time into speed, that is 5 into v. 5v kilometers we will find out. Now from distance from Daspur to Bispur, they are saying it is 20 kilometers away. So 5v plus 20 will be your required answer. Change the following statements using expressions into statements in ordinary language. For example, Salim scores R runs in a cricket match. Nalin scores R plus 15 runs. In ordinary language, Nalin scores 15 runs more than Salim. So we will rewrite all the expressions again. Number 1. A notebook cost rupees P. A book cost rupees 3B. So how we are going to write down? We need to relate book with the notebook. So book is rupees 3P, 3 times. So we can write down a book costs 3 times the cost of a notebook. B part. Tony puts Q marbles on the table. He has 8 Q marbles in his box. So we can write it as Tony has 8 times marbles in the box than he has put on the table. Our class has n students. The school has 20 n students. So how are we going to relate it? The school has 20 times the number of students in a class. Jagu is 2 years old. His uncle is 42 years old and his aunt is 4z minus 3 years old. So how are we going to arrange this? Jagu's uncle's age is 4 times his age and his aunt's age is 3 years less than the age of his uncle. So first we have mentioned about the uncle and then we are relating with the aunt's age by telling that it is 3 years less. In an arrangement of the dots, there are R rows. Each row contains 5 dots. So then we can say the number of dots in a row is 5 times the number of rows. Question number 3, A part. Given Manu's age to be x years, can you guess what x minus 2 may show? Hint. Think of Manu's younger brother. Can you guess now what is x plus 4 and 3x plus 7 may show? So if Manu's age is x years and if we want to write about x minus 2, so it can be the age of the younger brother or younger sister. If I am talking about x plus 4, it may be the age of elder brother or elder sister. And if I am talking about 3x plus 7, so it may be the age of her father or mother or uncle. B part. Given Sarah's age today to be y years, think of her age in the future or in the past. What will be the following expressions indicate? Now y represents the Sarah's age. So y plus 7 will be her future years. That means 7 years ahead. Y minus 3 will tell about her past age. Now y plus 4.5, that is showing her future age after or the age after 4.5 years. Same way, y minus 2.5 shows her past age, which is before 2.5 years. Given n students in the class like football, what may 2n show and what may n upon 2 show? Think of the games other than the football. So 2n we can think of the football players. Twice the number of football players may like to play cricket. So n is the football player and 2n can be the twice the number of football players who like cricket. N upon 2. N upon 2 may be half the number of football players. They may like playing basketball or throw ball, or you can think of any other games other than football, whatever game you like. That's all for this exercise, children. Very soon I am going to come with the next. Till then, see you children. Goodbye. Take care.